everyone, welcome to another video, and today we've got a video on classic colognes. One of my sort of favourite genre. They are starting to get a little harder to, no, not harder to find, but the ones that are currently available, a lot of them are starting to turn pretty bad in the sense of the reformulations when IFRA do their thing and start banning materials, and there isn't a lot of classic colognes anymore that really smell well, is worth it for me to get a recent formulation, and some of them are too expensive for me. Well, they're not too expensive for me to get, I'm just not willing to pay the money for. But there's 10 fragrances here which are classic colognes, which I think are still decent, and these are for the summertime. So I'm going to get into the list quickly. Now, what I class as classic is anything before 2000, the year 2000. So you sort of 70s, 80s, 90s, that sort of era. So we're going to get into a few of these now. All of these, I do believe, yes, you can. I think you can still get all of these. Hence why I chose them. I think if I'm going to do top 10s and that, I'm really only going to show ones that you can actually still buy and still relevant to buy, modern or classic. First off, it has been renamed. I don't know if the juice is still decent. I hear that it's still relatively decent fragrance still. And this one I'm getting low on, and this is Mugler Cologne. It's named something else now, part of another range, which may actually be discontinued. I don't know. Maybe they still do them, but anyway, Mugler Cologne, great classic cologne. I actually use it as a splash now. Oh, I mean, this bottle's probably 10 years old. It's a big 300ml glass bottle. Just clean and soapy, citrusy, green. Oh, just beautiful stuff. And this will be finished very soon this year, because I'm deciding once I get low on things, I'm just going to finish them. Mugler Cologne, fantastic one for the summer. Okay. This one you can still get, but they've changed the name. They've taken a little bit out of the name, sort of. This one by Kenzo, and it's low par Kenzo pour homme, and it doesn't have the par in it now, so it's low Kenzo pour homme now, I do believe. But this is the last bit of juice I've got left in this as well, so this is one that I'm going to concentrate on more throughout the summer. Just clean, fresh. Citrus, sort of a lavenderish side of things, but it's more like it's more lemon, yuzu, but it's got that sort of freshness that like a fresh lavender can give, like a clean, fresh, watery lavender. It's got that vibe, but using a lemon and yuzu and that sort of thing. I think one of the best summer fragrances you can possibly get. I absolutely love this stuff. One by Paco Rabanne. And it's just Paco by Paco Rabanne. You can still readily pick this up. Said to smell like a Calvin Klein 1, is it, or whatever it is. I don't know. I haven't purchased that one for, well, 90s, and it didn't really interest me that much. This one's fine, so this one must be, to my nose at least, a little better. Just nice, fresh, green, citrusy sort of cologne. It doesn't do anything special, but still really nice. Still able to pick this up and good in the summer. Now, none of these are I would recommend in high heat. I don't recommend really wearing any fragrances really high heat. Look, now this one I would say is more of a cooler summer fragrance, but definitely one you could wear. So I would wear this dressed up a bit on a summer night, going out to like a cocktail bar or something like that, dressing up a little bit. This is Floris number 89. There are other Florises that are probably better in the summertime, but they're not classics. They've not been out before. They've came out after 2000. I mean, they do have one which is probably even more fitting, which is an older one, which I did have 100ml of, and that is just called Limes. And Limes is what it says, just a really clean, watery, fresh lime scent. There is nothing else to it, just fresh limes. Beautiful scent, but I had 100ml of that, and I had it early into a summer, and by the time the summer ended, I finished it. 100ml just gone, because it only lasts a few hours. So about 3 or 4 times a day, just sprayed like 20 sprays on, and do that like 3 times a day. You're going to get through a bottle pretty quick. But since I haven't got that one, Floris 89, as long as it's not a really high heat, you could easily wear this. Now this is still quite a strong scent even today, so I only put maybe 4 or 5 sprays of this on, like 3 on the chest and maybe 1 each side, and it's done. It lasts and projects really, really well. So next, again, don't put too many sprays on, perfect for the summer. My signature scent, 1881, and this one's getting low, but 1881, bitter citrus, sharp citrus, fougere, a lot of white florals, there's some fresh woods in here, all sorts of things. Very citrusy, floral, herbal sort of scent, and it does go in stages. You open up with this very sharp citruses. As it starts to dry down, a bit of the florals come through, and then you get like a stage, and then this sort of herbal, floral, and then the more masculine side of it comes out. Some woods come through. Beautiful stuff. How many times I've complimented this is God knows. Anyway, good enough tangent. Next, you can wear this in the summer. It's not as sort of strong as it used to be, although it's never really a strong scent in the first place. And the Dreamer, yeah, it's got like what it is it's got more like a fresh lavender kind of smell to it, which is great for the summer. It has got a dry tobacco backbone, and used to be a lot more powdery. It's not so powdery anymore. A little bit of powder, but not much. So if you like a nice fresh smelling lavender kind of scent, but one that's quite unique, and then the Dreamer is still pretty good. Even today, it's still a decent fragrance. Again, nice in the summer, but not in high heat. Again, don't recommend anything to wear anything in super high heat. But when it's not too hot, you definitely wear the Dreamer. Definitely one for the summer is Aqua de Parma Colonia, and none of these are really in any order. I'm not getting like top 10, so number 1 is the best. But Aqua de Parma, the original Colonia. Oh, you're just gonna smell so clean, fresh, citrusy, bit floral, bit soapy, bit of all sorts. So fresh, clean, watery, transparent, soapy, citrusy, little floral. If you like neroli, orange blossom, that sort of thing, with citruses, a little bit white florals. Beautiful stuff, and actually lasts and projects on my skin pretty well. I was quite surprised when I hadn't had a full bottle of this, and I would do class this as a full bottle. Although I will probably get a bigger bottle than this in the future. I like this one. It really is. If you like 4711, that sort of thing, but one that lasts a bit more, a bit longer, and it's a bit heavier, then definitely go with this one. Beautiful, nice and refreshing in the summer. Next, old school style citrus. You can wear it in the summer. This one, Bourgeron Pour Homme. Opens up with that sort of old school style citrus, i.e. lemon verbena, which is sort of like a woody, slightly woody lemon. Yeah, and there's other citruses there, but with a backbone of sort of like a vetiver, a bit of patchouli. So it's sort of like a woody, slightly herbal backbone when you spray it, and then it changes completely into some of this nice, just elegant smell after about an hour or so. Elegant gentleman's cologne, real nice stuff. Definitely overlooked a lot of people, but if you don't own a toilet of that, is really good. Right, this one I would say again probably closer to sort of spring or autumn, because it's more herbal. However, this one can be worn in this summertime, again without being too hot. This is Oscar de la Renta Pour Louis. Now maybe the original juice was old, this stronger and all that kind of stuff, but today it's wearable in the summer, definitely. It's got that old school sort of DNA to it, but it's done with a lot of herbals, a lot of herbal notes. I spray this and I get a lot of herbal, a little bit of mint on the top. Definitely a lot of different herbals going on, and a little bit of that sort of old school DNA. People who know old schools will know what I mean, but it hasn't got that sort of pissy vibe or anything like that. But it's definitely got an older school sort of style scent, but mainly done around herbal notes, and really do enjoy that one. And last on the list, and my bottle does leak a little bit around the cap if I turn it on its side and that. But this one from Lacoste, and it is Lacoste Booster. Probably the most fitting maybe here for summer and high heat, if you want to wear cologne in high heat. But this one, Booster, just again, it's like fresh herbal scent, very green. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's a bit wet around the cap. It leaks from the underside there a little bit if it's knocked around a bit. But your first blast is like mint and eucalyptus, very refreshing in the summer, and then as it dries down, it gets more just sort of herbs start coming through once the other two notes sort of start going. But very nice if you like that sort of thing. So that's my good video of classics that you can wear or are nice to wear in the summertime. Let me know what you think of the list. Any comments, leave them below. I'll answer you as soon as I can. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and a subscribe if you haven't already. It would really help me out, and hopefully I'll see you again soon on the next video.